Did the old prophets actually meet angels on top of mountains, or were they highly intelligent beings from a galaxy far, far away? Welcome to Ufology, where we explore the truth about alien life, because let's face it, we're not alone, and the evidence is everywhere. In this video, we'll be taking a look at alien technology found on Earth. There have been many strange events throughout history that indicate aliens visiting us. These encounters left a lot of evidence behind, including what some claim to be advanced alien technology. From prehistoric Ireland to the battlefields of World War II, alien tech has played a significant role in human history. If you're interested in knowing more, let's get right into the video. Irish myths, magic, or technology. First, let's take a look at Irish mythology. It's ripe with stories of strange, otherworldly beings wielding what may be powerful technology. According to the myths, their gods came from beyond the sky. These gods were known as the Tuatha Dé Danann, also called the Shining Ones. They were very tall and arrived in cloud ships. Sounds a bit like the usual accounts of UFO visitations, right? The Tuatha Dé Danann were not immortal like most gods in other cultures and could be killed. They possessed incredible powers to protect themselves from harm. Some people believe these powers to be magic, but the way they're described sounds more like advanced technology. One of them was called Lugh of the Long Arm. His spear could change targets when he called them out mid-flight. Lugh could also make the spear return to him by giving another command. Was it mystical, or did Lugh have a high-tech spear with a built-in Alexa? Or maybe it wasn't a spear at all, but some sort of guided missile. Other feats attributed to the Tuatha include replacing lost arms with prosthetics and traveling on circles of light across Ireland. They also possessed invisibility cloaks, as well as spears that shot flames from the tip. From the way the Tuatha Dé Danann are described, you'd think they were some sort of advanced civilization with high-tech gadgets. Die Glocke, German superweapon. Now, let's skip forward a few thousand years to World War II. There have been many conspiracy theories about the role of alien technology in World War II. Both the Allies as well as the Axis engaged in cutting-edge research, trying to one-up each other. In particular, Nazi Germany's leadership was known to dabble in the paranormal. Hitler sent out numerous battalions in search of mystical or alien artifacts. None of them succeeded. Or did they? Supposedly, the Nazis were working on a time-traveling UFO called Die Glocke. It was reverse-engineered from alien technology, meant to go back in time and change the course of the war. In the late stages of the war, Germany was on the brink of defeat. America sent reconnaissance teams into Germany to secure scientists and military technology. They raced against the clock, knowing other great powers like the Soviets were doing the same. This Allied operation was known as Project Paperclip. They succeeded in obtaining Germany's V-2 missile schematics alongside the inventor, Wernher von Braun. Von Braun later helped design the Saturn V rocket for NASA's Apollo program. But was that all the Allies found? Perhaps not. Germany had been attempting to develop numerous Wunderwaffe, or wonder weapons. Die Glocke was one of these weapons. Reports describe it as a glowing, rotating contraption with an anti-gravitational effect. Unfortunately, no further trace of this superweapon was found. The Allies did send home a trove of advanced German weapons, including jets and missiles, but there's no record of Die Glocke ever being captured. Some conspiracy theorists say that the notorious SS colonel Hans Kammler traded Die Glocke in exchange for his freedom. In fact, he did disappear in the closing days of World War II and was never seen again. On the other hand, skeptics claim that this wonder weapon was made up by sci-fi writers. We may never know for sure. After all, the US military hides many secrets. Nobody knows what's within Area 51, for example. Crashed meteor in the ocean. In more recent times, it's alleged that an interstellar object bearing alien tech crashed in the Pacific Ocean. Avi Loeb is one scientist investigating this possibility. As per a document released by US Space Command, an interstellar meteor impacted Earth on January 8, 2014. This object, measuring 1.5 feet across, is named CNEOS 2014-01-08. It crash-landed along the northeast coast of Papua New Guinea. Most astronomers assumed it was a regular meteor, but Avi Loeb claims otherwise. The object was moving incredibly fast, at roughly 40 kilometers per second when it exploded in the lower atmosphere. Loeb says that this means it was not orbiting the sun. Instead, the object came from outside our solar system. To quote him, "Our discovery of an interstellar meteor heralds a new research frontier. The fundamental question is whether any interstellar meteor might indicate a composition that is artificial in origin. Better still, perhaps some technological components would survive the impact." And Loeb isn't just some crackpot theorist, mind you. He's a professor who has spent decades studying astronomy, probing the possibility that life exists beyond Earth. As of now, the object has not yet been investigated due to the depth of the surrounding waters. If they do investigate, it's very likely to yield significant findings. Regardless of the presence or absence of alien tech, it'll help us understand space and its mysteries a lot better. Strange artifacts and machines in history. Aside from the findings I mentioned, archaeology has discovered many other strange artifacts across the globe. I covered some of these before. For example, Teotihuacan in Mexico, where archaeologists may have found the remains of a spaceport. We also have the Hindu scripture Bhagavad Gita. It mentions flying craft, giant explosions of light and flame, and even homing arrows. This all sounds familiar, doesn't it? If you're interested in knowing more, check out our previous videos. We'll drop the links below. It's safe to say that there have been many unusual items found across the world, all seemingly related to extraterrestrials. Are these genuine alien tech, or are they man-made? It's hard to say for sure. Make sure to comment below on what your thoughts are, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to tune in next time.